Oh shit, that was my bad. I stopped it on accident.
Yeah, Curtis has touched shit unnecessarily.
Hey. But we was talking about The Wire though.
So five seasons
It's 5 seasons of The
of The
Wire.
Wire.
Is it gonna combine with the other lives, or is it gonna be 2 lives?
This probably gonna be two.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's 5 seasons of The Wire. Uh, season 2 gets the worst rap because they told the story of the people who get the drugs from the people who bringing the drugs in,
right.
and so a lot of people say it's boring. I, it's just it's a slower pace, but at the same time you got to understand why they took this route. They had to completely change the pace to show you just the whole world of Baltimore. If you thought they were showing you the whole
The
world,
whole criminal underground.
right? I'm just saying though they had to show you the Baltimore as a whole.
Right.
So I like I say, people gonna have people. I feel like people who like The Wire because everybody else like The Wire says stuff like that. That's just like people who like Scarface because somebody told them to like Scarface.
Right.
Like you only like it because somebody you look up to, a gangster you look up to, somebody told you to watch
Love that
shit.
movie. Like, I don't know. Season two, I would rank it at close to the bottom though. I understand the importance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah. Like I said, it ain't my favorite season, but it was. But
It was an integral part.
right. It was important for us. It showed you It showed you, like I said, it showed you Baltimore as a whole.
I don't think the show would have went as long as it did without season two, without that stuff.
Right.
There's only so much you can tell of the gangster story,
Right.
before you have to encompass the rest of the world around them.
That's true.
Like, I don't understand.
I don't think a lot of people realize that though, because like I say, somebody told them to like the show, now they like it.
That's dumb.
I mean, but you'll be surprised how many people are like that. Oh, Scarface is so dope, but Scarface, do you really understand Scarface? How he became Scarface?
Right.
Do you get it? Most people don't. And I mean, it ain't that fucking deep. It's just
Right.
you
I
don't
was just thinking.
right, but you don't. But I'm saying they don't. But do they really care for the movie? No. They only watched it. They probably sat through that shit, fell asleep a couple times, probably watching that shit, and probably had to watch that shit a couple times to keep, oh, I gotta start off where I was at. I was at an hour and 20. Gotta start from right there again. Now, first time I ever seen Scarface, I loved it. I loved it. Watched that shit multiple times.
Was that the lifestyle you was reaching for?
No. I just wanted to see the underdog rise, but then when he became the top dog, you seen the fuck ups. It's just. I mean, like I said, it's just like any other gangster story. The rise and fall.
Right.
Avon Barksdale's rise and fall. Same shit.
You ever watch Fargo?
Not yet.
You should watch. I like Fargo.
It's similar
No.
in terms of like gangster films and some shit like that.
No, hell no. This is the only reason I brought it up is because people hated the last season.
And the last season was
Season 4, and but the way they tied it all in, it made sense, right? It
Right.
made sense for a bit bigger picture. So I mean, I liked it, because like the first 3 seasons were interconnected, and you knew immediately
right.
how it was interconnected. And they started off like one crime. It was one crime that happened, and it's all this shit that happened around it. But then like you got season 2, and it was I think season 2 was after the events of season 1, but it was still directly connected. Then season 3 was a prequel to season 1, but again it was all connected. Then season 4 just it was a whole different pace, and it was. I promise you that if I showed you season 1, 2, and 3, and then showed you any episode out of season 4, you'd be like, this is not the same show.
Okay.
So like I understand wholeheartedly why a lot of people don't like the 4th season, but the way they tied it up at the end, put the bow on that motherfucker, and it was like, oh shit, I get it. I was like, damn, finish the whole thing. Never mind, I take that back because I can't say that because I didn't finish watching Falcon.
Do you think a lot of the times, I gotta reshare this live. I forgot that shit. Do you think a lot of the times?
Oh yeah, it's a different link, right?
Yeah. Do you think a lot of times shows don't last because the audience don't know how to, the audience don't know how to be patient with the writing,
No.
or should they? So on one hand, you gotta create something that's gonna keep people interested. But on the other hand, you want to tell original stories and be creative with it. So how do you? I won't say who's to blame or nothing like that. I'd say, so like the Fargo thing.
Mm.
They had to watch all the seasons to really get the whole gist of it. Same thing with shows like Ozark. I feel like Ozark is similar, even though they stay on a linear path. But if you can't skip a season,
Right.
you will miss something. What else? The Wire. All these different shows, like especially with The Wire season 2, all these different shows. I'm pretty sure the writers write with intent to tell a full story.
Right.
And people have to be willing to enjoy the story as a whole, not just a moment.
100%.
Do you think the audience are the biggest reason why shit gets canceled?
No.
I mean, of course they are, because if they viewership. But should audience be more? Is ADD taking over the audience?
No, because we watched the whole Marvel thing. What do you mean? That was long-winded, the whole entire thing.
Right, but each one of those movies could be independently of each other.
Yeah, but we knew it wasn't. We knew it was leading up to something.
Right, but so I think that's movies versus television shows. So everything I named was TV shows. Movies, I think you get a little bit of more. You get a little bit more.
I put it more on the writing and marketing than I do the audience, right? Because if a vast majority of the audience can't keep up because it got too slow, or is just not keeping their attention, fuck ADD. Like we are in the hour-long show runs, right? 45 minutes, right? So that's the standard.
But how many people exited The Wire during season 2 and then end up coming back and then watched all of it all the way through and be like, oh, I see it. Like me, I don't remember ever. I watched season 2 all the way through, and at the time I was like, damn, it slowed down. But at the end of it, I was like, okay, I understand it. This is where the drugs is coming from. I like this.
Right.
Even when I was younger, I never said I hated season 2 sucked. I never remember ever saying season 2 sucked.
Like I said, I sporadically watched it. I just maybe 2-3 years ago had watched it in its entirety. So like I have a different perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, I blame showrunners. I don't want to put it all on the writers, but mostly on the writers. You know what I'm saying? You want to expand, but you still got to keep it interesting. I understand. Sometimes it might not be the quickest, but you have to keep it going.
So my thing is, like, if you trying to, the audience has to let the creative be creative, right?
Mouse.
Right.
You said what?
The audience has to let the creators be creative.
Right, but you have to learn how to be entertaining.
Right, but what if it's entertaining, but you too close-minded to see that?
I don't get how that works.
No, so it's been plenty of times where we've seen people be these super creative people. They create something that at the time wasn't appreciated, but later down the line, it becomes appreciated. Or people people who didn't appreciate it when it was released, now years later they appreciate it. Look, like I said again, look at The Wire. A lot of people. The Wire did not hit its peak audience until years later.
You're right. Okay, what was out? What else was out though? What was it competing with?
I have no idea. I mean, because whatever it was competing with, people held it as one of the greatest shows ever. Now,
test the chat real quick. sure everything working.
Or what? Something happened?
Just making sure.
Yeah, but I say the Wire is a prime example of the audience catching on late because they didn't.
Oh, it's working.
Oh, okay. Because for whatever reason they didn't see the genius of it at the time.
Right.
And so, like I say, I try to give stuff a chance. If I don't like it at the moment, I'll come back later and try it out.
Right.
Sometimes you just don't fuck with something. That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
I'm trying to think of a show that I stopped watching because I didn't, I lost interest, but came back and was like, damn, that's just good.
Right. Breaking Bad for me.
Dexter.
I never seen it.
Dexter for me.
Dexter was the dude that be offing criminals or whatever. He was a serial killer, but he only killed bad people or whatever.
Yeah, Dexter was for me. Say Breaking Bad. You didn't watch Breaking Bad all the way?
No, I don't know why. I'm trying to remember.
Sometimes stuff just grow on you.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Maybe at the moment you don't get it.
Yeah.
So you take a step back from it. That's how I be like with puzzles and stuff.
Yeah.
If I can't get a puzzle, I stop, put it down, come back the next day with a fresh mind, and it's just immediately. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why at first.
I gotta buy me some more puzzles. I ain't bought it.
Yeah, that fucking puzzle that you had. That shit was. I couldn't get that shit at all, but yeah, I couldn't. For whatever reason, Breaking Bad didn't hit at first for me. And then later on, I came back. I was like, okay, this shit.
Right.
This shit on point.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just sometimes how it happens. Now, like The Walking Dead, I stopped watching that and just never went back.
Yeah, I'm not going back to watching that bullshit.
Right. So
it's terrible.
But people love it.
Yeah. Do they? Because I haven't seen many people saying they still love it. Like, they loved it in the beginning. Because I liked it.
I still see people.
I liked it all the way up until I want to say like season 9 or 10.
I don't think I got that far.
Maybe season 8. Maybe the season 8 was the last season I watched, maybe.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I stopped before that and just never went back. You just lose interest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a, because I guess they was trying to keep up with the comic. They was telling a lot of it was becoming an original story because a lot of shit was changed.
Comic, right.
But then at the same time, it got to the point where you was like, okay, it's a lot of seasons. How many vampire shit? I mean, zombie shit can you tell
right,
before?
Right.
Because they ain't running, they ain't mutating, they ain't doing none of that extra shit.
What was the show with the dragons and shit?
I know what you're talking about. Game of Thrones.
A lot of people stopped Game of Thrones halfway through.
A lot of people stopped Game of Thrones because the story got shitty. the story got shitty. And then they had to go completely original because
they outwrote the book.
Right. So, but they didn't outright the comic though. Walking Dead didn't outright the comic though. They had plenty of source material. So, I guess I don't know. Game of Thrones just got cheeks at the end. It was terrible. That shit was terrible.
Where did it go wrong?
So they missed the red wedding when the mother came back to life. They didn't do that at all. The chick who can change faces, they didn't show enough of that shit.
Oh my god,
they showed that shit one time where she used it.
Time.
That shit. Then she fought the big bitch with that little needle.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, now, bro. Nobody believe in that shit. Even though it's dragons and shit and monsters in it, that shit right there, I'm definitely not believing. You see plenty of White Walkers. White heroin addicts is everywhere. Goddammit, those the White Walkers. Those motherfuckers are real. Dragons, that shit could have been real. Her fighting that big bitch with a motherfucking needle, no.
Yeah.
That's a goddamn shame.
I wanted more background on the king, the Ice King.
Yeah, like I ain't really get where he came from.
What was his
purpose?
They explained a little bit though, didn't they? They did. I don't know, man. I
gotta go back and watch that shit. You know, it's been a minute since I watched it.
No. I mean, they talked about his origin, but it wasn't a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what was that reason?
Hey, you heard that? I can hear something. What the fuck am I hearing?
Probably you.
Oh, that shit loud as hell. So,
Oh, it just went crazy real quick.
I was like, what the fuck am I hearing? So, you heard that Juvenile song where he took his hit song, Back That Ass Up, and turned it into a vaccine promotional advertisement.
I think I did.
That shit was funny. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this shit?
Money.
Bro,
money
yeah.
grab, fuck you mean?
Somebody called his ass a sellout.
What? Fuck out of here.
Bro, I will say it was weird to me. I was like, bro, what the fuck
I
is
won't
this
call
shit?
him a sellout. Come on.
I don't know if I'll call him a sellout, but I was like, Juvenile is promoting the vaccine right now, y'all.
Ain't getting paid.
This is a conspiracy theory within itself, goddammit. You could find some way to turn it into a conspiracy theory.
Man, if Back That Ass Up turned into a vaccine, could convince you to go get the vaccine, you'd have had no will to begin with. Like, stop.
Bro, he created a new category, vaccine raps. You had trap rap, you had gangster rap, now you got vaccine rap. New category. Go ahead. We gonna coin that phrase, vaccine rap, vac raps. That's what we gonna call it.
No, the fuck we ain't.
Call that shit vac raps.
No, we ain't.
Yeah, why not? Shit.
Why not? Are you
Vac
hearing
raps.
yourself?
Vac raps. I got the vaccine.
All right, y'all. We finna end this live.
It caused a heart attack. I'm just fucking. Hey, that was some conspiracy theory shit right there. We gonna get flagged.
That was sad.
We gonna get flagged for that shit. They gonna be like they pushing conspiracy theories on Third Post Media.
Oh
no,
God.
I'm not.
That's crazy because at the end of every episode of the Will Show, I ask about conspiracy theories.
You do. Is there any conspiracy theory you can think of that you believe? Like,
I think conspiracy theories are so fucking interesting because some of them be so far fetched that they might be true. Like,
say, motherfucking government watching your ass right now. Like, how does he know?
right.
How does he know? Hey, shit. I mean, but it's been some like they say, it's been some conspiracy theories. Like, COINTELPRO was a conspiracy theory until it was proven fact. So,
Yeah.
but but that wasn't like so far left. You can see them in action. So, but at the same time, it's like, what conspiracy theories have some validity to it? Which ones have already versus which ones have already been proven true versus the ones that's just fucking nuts. So,
Cause like
I'll never go down that rabbit hole though.
I don't always talk about flat Earth and shit, but then like there's people out here who don't believe in gravity.
What's that?
That gravity is not real.
The weirdest fucking thing to me is this whole I don't believe in like people take that I don't believe in abortions. Bitch, abortions ain't
real. You can prove that though.
But I'm saying like it ain't a faith. Believing in fucking flat Earth shit ain't a faith. It's just your theory in the matter. Like
no, I think you're taking the word believe too.
They take it too literal. When they say I don't believe in, like, I mean, words matter, right?
You're right, but what's another way to say it?
You don't agree, or you don't.
Let's say you don't agree is stating that it's a fact. I don't think it's true, so I don't believe it's true.
Maybe they're not. Then I don't know.
Right, I don't believe in gravity. I'm saying like I don't believe there is a such thing as gravity. I don't think that they. Well, this is what some people I believe in.
No,
gravity.
because so I think when people like the whole believe in I don't know. It's just weird that I always say when people believe in something, I always attribute it to faith. Like
right,
they have faith in
taking the word believe and
they have faith in God in God exists. So when I hear them say they don't believe in certain trivial shit, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like it ain't. You don't really need to believe in it. It don't matter if you believe in it, motherfucker.
Right. I had just watched the movie Infinite.
Yeah.
And they had talked about reincarnation.
Right.
If any of y'all seen Infinite, tell me what y'all think about reincarnation. Now, I always just assumed reincarnation was just coming back, not necessarily remembering that you were once here. And so them adding that, made me think about it, a little more deeply, right? And you think there's reincarnation? Do you believe that some people could tap into some past lives that they lived?
Honestly, I don't know. I know if I've lived a past life as anything, and it affects this life, I just want to say to my past life, fuck you. My knees hurt.
No, see, it's the knowledge, not necessarily like a generational thing, right? It's not like you were your great grandfather or something that you could have set yourself up as something better. That's not. In my head, that's not the way reincarnation works.
It's just saying that you lived a completely different life in the past,
right? And if you're able to tap into those experiences, you will live a better life. But I guess for the most part, most of us can't. But it's been some reports on some kids, saying shit that like they wouldn't possibly have known, and they, because they say, children are like the biggest gateway to all this extra dimensions and stuff because they don't have any and they holding them back. The innocence is leaving them open. So it was like one kid who was saying that he worked somewhere and did this, and then like what he was saying was coming up to be facts. You know what I'm saying? That he was in like World War II.
So he could believe
his plane crashed here, and again they was bringing up facts, and he was like, "Oh, this was my old name."
I'm skeptical of as hell of all that shit.
You should be.
First of all, this little motherfucker probably read all that shit somewhere.
Hey, you could possibly be right.
That's why I love do I believe in? I mean, why not? I lived a different life in the past. The soul, that body died. The soul moved on to another.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that. I can see it.
I don't know. See, when it comes to that theory, it makes me question. All right, so are there new souls? Or do they get
Or are we just being recycled?
Well, we can't be recycled. It's five times more people than it was 1,000 years ago.
Maybe they just was waiting on their turn. They was waiting in line.
Then you get recycled, like,
or maybe they was something. Maybe they was something else. Maybe they was another animal or some shit. I don't know.
I guess it's less animals.
Maybe there was an ant. It's more ants than people on this planet.
That's scary.
So I was.
That's scary.
So if somebody was
ants got souls.
So I was an ant in the past life. It's plausible that all like.
That's a lot of souls. If every living thing on this planet has a soul, that's scary.
Why?
That's terrifying.
Why?
To think that the cow you ate had a fucking soul. You know what I'm saying? Look at me wrong. I understand emotions. They have those. And
Circle of life, goddamn. Circle of life, shit.
The ant that you stepped on when you was a kid had a soul.
And now he human, so he fine.
Now he
did his thing. His purpose was met, whatever the fuck that was. When I stepped on him,
you can see an anthill of thousands of ants.
Right.
All of the roaches got souls.
Hey, there's a lot of they ass.
That's scary. That's scary. How do you kill anything? If you think that thing has a real life soul? It's not just moving organism.
Hey,
because then people are like, oh, plants. Ooh, okay, some plants move with the sun.
That's true.
The sunflower turns to stay with the sun.
Shit, Venus flytraps eats.
Right, they move. So
that's why. But the fact that Venus flytraps eat other insects,
organisms, yeah.
And you saying like it's crazy that everything has a soul. Hey. Is they getting the same flack for me stepping on the ant?
I mean, other animals eat other animals. We know that,
right.
But I'm just saying, because then you got all these, vegans and people who only eat plants. So you telling me that only like the Venus flytrap, the sunflower, all these other plants that move to create, put themselves in better positions to live, they don't have a conscience. How are they doing this then? They not just growing wild. There's so many instances of plants, you'll see like the ivy grow on the side of a house, but it does that to put itself in a better position to receive sun.
Right.
Is that consciousness?
Hey, that's a good fucking question. Shit. Too big of a question for me to be answering. Shit. I've been at work for 8 hours. That's too much thinking right now.
Me this plant has a soul?
Hey, fuck it.
Fuck that.
Give it to him.
Fuck that.
You gotta give it to him.
Nah, you gotta draw the line. I draw the line at humans. I don't even give it to dogs. I don't give it to dogs.
Not even dogs.
No, because the moment you don't give it just to humans, you have to give it to everything else. You can't give because what people are like, oh, yeah, I give it to dogs and cats, but fuck snakes. People got pet snakes. People care about snakes. So is it just simply caring? Is what somebody caring about it is what gives it a soul? Like, come on, no. Because the moment you give it past humans, you have to give it to everything else that's living. Everything's alive. Yeah. Fuck you mean? Like,
I mean, listen. I'll say this then. As far as like everything having a soul, I have to contribute it to the word, like the circle of life. So everything on this planet has a purpose. So even if it has a soul, and even if that purpose ain't like some grand
divine,
right. Whatever purpose that had on this planet is they gonna fulfill it, and they gonna die, and it just the next thing gonna happen.
I agree.
I mean, because that's why I don't look at it as scary that everything has a soul.
I think that's terrifying.
No,
that's absolute, because like we believe our soul moves on to where and wherever the fuck we go. It's crowded.
I don't believe that shit.
So you think when your body dies, your soul dies?
I don't know what the fuck to believe on that.
I don't know.
Wait, whatever fuck happens, I hope it ain't a pit of fire.
Say, hey, long as it ain't hot,
right? I'll take cold. I'll take Antarctica. Goddamn it!
It might be able to deal.
I can do Antarctica. I can't do the heat.
Dad come back as a penguin. Like,
I be swimming around in that motherfucker. Oh, hey, shit.
You know they freeze to death too.
They do?
Yeah.
I never heard no penguin freezing to death.
That's why you ever seen them like huddled together because they trying to keep warm, and then they rotate because they can freeze to death.
But they still living though. That's smart. They've been able to evolve to stay alive.
Only as a community.
Yeah.
Only as a community.
And that shout out to them. They know how to fucking keep a community together. Shout out to the penguins, man. We love penguins around this motherfucker.
I don't know, man. I think everybody would like to come back as an apex predator, but you know, not gonna happen.
Hey, yeah. Even then, apex predators go through some shit. They gotta fight all the fucking time.
All the time.
Who wants to fight all the fucking time?
I don't know. Do orcas? Do they fight? They got a great sense.
They get attacked.
By what?
By sharks.
Killer whales?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't get attacked.
No, they apex predators.
Oh. They big as fuck.
Yeah.
But they don't. They eat mostly plankton or some shit like that, right?
What are you talking about? No, they eat fucking seals and shit.
I'm thinking of blue
whales.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the killer was the black and white with the white spots.
They're actually more dolphins than anything. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so
orcas.
They eat apex predators, and they don't go up against nothing.
Yeah, nothing goes against them.
Hey.
They play with their food.
We killing them shit. Humans.
Not really. Oh yeah, we put
capturing her or all the fucking junk that's in the fucking what they fresh water or salt water?
I thought they were salt water.
I don't know. They seem like fresh water. Just
you can't be that. Bet?
You can't bet? No, I ain't got no.
Bet a shot. Bet a shot. Y'all tell them bet a shot.
I gotta get up in the morning to go to work.
What's one shot?
One shot to have me snoozing past my goddamn. I told you I'm lightweight these days. I be sleeping 15 minutes past what I'm supposed to. Goddamn it. Be 15 minutes late to work. Or hour shit. It seemed like saltwater, freshwater animals seem a lot more happier than saltwater. Because they salty all the fucking time. It was a joke somewhere. I just couldn't find it. I was trying to get it.
Salty ass
animals.
They're found in the ocean.
You want to combine their lives? Or
how you gonna do that?
Download them and just stitch them together, or just fuck it?
Fuck it.
All right, we
had an accident. Shit.
Yeah, my bad.
Part 2.
Call me Sleepy Curtis like Biden. Sleepy Joe. Bro, have you ever watched what the fuck is that boy name? Alex Jones?
I have not. I don't really watch them, but
That I when
maybe
that was,
admit to like just doing the shit just cause.
that's my thing with this guy. So a lot of people,
He just set up. Shit finna get serious.
a lot of people. No, because when we had our when we was on podcast No Mics, the old podcast, the first podcast we ever did, we had this dude on the podcast, and I think I was making a point like, dude, that's kind of a client. I was making some point because I watched a few of his videos and I didn't really get like a full grasp of Buddy, and then I watched more of his videos, and so I don't remember what point I made then because like I said, I don't think I had a full grasp of Buddy. But now that I watched more of his videos, I seen some of the stuff he do in the earlier in his Alex Jones the show that he had, and just the whole January 6th shit where they ran up to the Capitol.
Oh, the insurrection.
Right. And then just looking at him, how he talked about black folk and just how he talked about different other cultures and shit. I'm like, I can see why people don't like him. I can honestly see why. I found some of the shit he say funny because I know now not to take it seriously. and when I first caught on to him, I took that shit way too. I'm like, is he serious? But I will say he is a scammer. He is the ultimate scammer. He is the ultimate fucking scammer.
He was saying what these people wanted to hear.
Yeah, and he knows how to make a buck off fear.
Gets the people going.
Yeah. I put him, Alex Jones, he puts himself as the anti-establishment guy.
Right.
But he's part of the establishment because you're a fucking millionaire. You have millions of dollars off scamming your audience. He thinks he's better than the Democrats. He thinks he's better than the established GOP Republicans.
Right.
But he's them.
Right.
They do the same thing he do. He just being able to do it as a single person. They move their base off fear. Both Democrats and Republicans move their base off fear. They sell you a dream, and he's done everything that they do. He does it. So, but then he sits there and say, I'm the outside guy. Like, no, nigga, you the same as Democrats and Republicans. You the same. You sell a dream, and he's fucking amazing at it. And I fucking love that he's amazing at it. Bro, he's able to sell that fucking dream so fucking well. And I'd be like, bro, you are good at what you do. You are fucking amazing. Even after in court, he had to admit that nobody should believe his bullshit. He's able to get a huge fucking fan base to believe his bullshit. Yeah. He's a fucking amazing. You gotta love Alex Jones for what he is.
Yeah, at face value.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
he's an entertainer.
Then
he got in trouble for
he was selling some shit one time off his show that was supposed to be this miracle drug. It was some bullshit he was selling, and I was like, and his people, and they were buying that shit. I was like, he's a card cracker. I put him on the same. He's level 10 card cracking. The niggas in the hood card cracking chase cards. He's card cracking your mind. He's fucking amazing. Alex Jones, shout out to you, my brother. You probably a racist piece of shit, but you good at what you do.
Didn't he get in trouble because he had said the Sandy Hook stuff was fake?
He was pushing that shit too.
Yeah, he had the backtrack.
Bro,
ass on that shit though.
That's the only thing that I was like, you a piece. He like, if I would punch him in the face for. That's the only thing I punch him in the face.
He caused his parents a lot of grief.
Even the shit he said about black people. Yeah, fuck him for it, but I wouldn't punch him in the face for it. The Sandy Hook shit, I would punch him in the face for that shit because a lot of children, kids died, my G.
Yeah, for real.
You gotta stop that. I'm surprised one of them parents ain't go out there and shoot him.
I would've.
Bro, if I was one of them parents,
bro,
and I'm not condoning violence. I'm just saying if I was one of them parents, he might have called something. He might have called something.
No, for legal reasons.
Right. He might have. I ain't gonna even start. He might have called something. Because ain't no way somebody finna. Alex Jones is. And then he was harassing these motherfuckers, getting other people to harass these motherfuckers.
Right. I mean, they had to come out and apologize.
Bro, you would have had to catch you. We would have had to shoot the family.
Somebody was fake.
He would have caught a book. He would have caught it.
Bro, for real. For real. All right. I seen this on. I think on Facebook or whatever. Would you choose $900,000 a day, $9,000 a second, $90,000 5 minutes, or $90 billion right now?
So, like, if you do the math, I think a couple of them are the same, but just thinking how long as humans we don't live to be 1,000 years old or something, and I can't spend $900 billion in my lifetime. So I'm going to take that $900 billion.
So if you did like the $9,000 a second, that comes out to $700 million a year.
Right. Okay.
Bro, within 5 years, you beat that.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. I'd rather just take the lump sum and.
Are they taking taxes out of this shit? Cause like,
right, that's definitely something to ask.
That's
like,
a factor. Look at me.
Do I gotta take that? I mean, because I would invest part of it so I can.
I'm not, man. Fuck that. Let me come up on $9.
I mean, you ain't even gotta invest it because you're gonna live off of it.
That's what I said. Let me come up on $9 billion. I'm not worried about investments. I'm living my best fucking life.
Right. Like I said,
I'm living my best fucking life.
There's no way I can spend that $900 billion. I would have to like really try to fuck my money up to spend $900 billion.
That's almost $1 trillion. You can't spend it. There's no way you can't spend it.
I mean, with $900 billion, I can give my whole. I give the whole. I'm making everybody in the city of Chicago a millionaire. Fuck it. That's what we gonna do. Why not? I can't spend it. I can't take it to the grave with me. I have no kids. The chicks I fuck with, they can't get no. They might be the only ones that can't get no money. I don't want them to think they special.
But you can have some kids,
and they still gonna be set for life. I can make everybody. It's 200 million people. I mean, no, it's 2.7 million people in Illinois, right? Oh no, 2.7 million people in Chicago and like 11 million in Illinois or something like that. I don't know the exact numbers. Don't quote me on that shit.
You wait a few more years, it won't be that many.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I can give all them $1 million and still have way more money than I can ever spend.
No, I'm not. I'm not giving people $1 million for absolutely fucking nothing.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I hear you.
It's more than I'm ever going to spend.
I hear you, but I'd rather spend my money to end hunger in the United States. I know that
fuck the
selfish.
rest. I'm from Chicago. Fuck the rest of the country.
No, it's people elsewhere outside of Chicago. I get it, but I guess I wouldn't take up the task of ending world hunger. Let me start where I'm from.
That's what I'm saying. I can give everybody in the city some money.
Just giving everybody in the city some money does not solve anything, though.
But once I give you this, I've given it to you. Don't ask me. Don't bother me no more.
Don't back in a year.
And I'm gonna be like, I don't know you. I'm gonna disappear. That's what I'm gonna do.
So no criteria. You just
I'm gonna give it, and then I'm gonna go to New Zealand and disappear. That's what's gonna happen. Bro, nobody can spend $900. You would have to really try to spend $900 billion in your lifetime to go broke. If somebody said spend this $900 billion, let's say spend this $900 billion before you die, and we'll give you an extra life or some shit like that. Could you do it? Could you spend that $900 billion?
Starting right now,
with the stipulation that you can't just give the whole thing away, you have to spend it.
Well, first of all, if you don't up and just die and you get sick and you need any type of medical stuff, just don't have insurance. Yes, you can, yes, you can spend $900 fucking billion on hospital shit. Fuck you, mean?
I don't see how it's possible that you can spend $900 billion. It would take you a long time to spend that shit. I'm trying to think, cause like. Look at, I buy a city. I spend $900 billion on the city. Goddamn it!
I'm buying a state.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. How much they give? Like, I think they give like certain cities be getting like a high price tag, like $20 billion, or like $1 or $2 billion.
I just buy South Dakota. It's mine now. Ain't nothing there.
Right. Oh shit! What? Yeah, I remember it's oil rigs. That's about it.
It's oil in South Dakota. Yeah, I'm taking. Give me South Dakota, man. Just leave me in my state alone.
You know how I be. I buy a house, but I want to put a gate around it. Put
a gate around the whole state.
Put a gate around the whole damn state. Anybody you pass my gate, you will be shot. That's a big
shoot him? It's just you.
I'm gonna hire people.
Oh, okay.
$900 billion, baby. I can afford them motherfuckers.
Hey, anybody who's watching, how long do you think it'll take you to spend $900 billion? With the stipulation, you can't just give it away.
Right, you can't just give it away. You have to actually spend it on something.
Buy a university. I'm putting kids through college.
You can spend it quickly by trying to go to space.
Right, hold on. That billionaire went to space. Oh, yeah, trillionaire, all right?
Yeah.
What do you think about them trying to make space travel an attraction?
Let me first say this. That whole billionaire race to the space shit was the most boring shit ever. It was nothing exciting about these motherfuckers race to space. It wasn't exciting at all.
What you thought was gonna happen?
So I equated I'm thinking in the mind of like the mission to the moon. I guarantee you the excitement of people felt because it's the first time ever that motherfuckers going to the moon. But I think it's the fact that they're billionaires with all this disposable income and they want to go to space with it, and it's plenty of shit you could do here, but you want to go to fucking space.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere nobody else can go.
Fuck that shit. It ain't exciting. No, I'm simply saying in the terms of like them trying to make a spectacle out of it. It was the most unexciting spectacle they ever tried to do.
I think it's what happened behind the scenes. One, you do have to get the science right. I mean, two, if you have to spend all this money while still somehow making money, so you can still be a billionaire, trillionaire, whatever. Right.
Right. So I get what you're saying. I'm saying that
Sir Richard Branson.
It wasn't exciting to me. It was like I didn't give a fuck when I heard it. I was like, okay. I don't give a fuck. And that's exactly how it was with that shit. I don't care.
And then I heard it was like a controversy if he actually went to space, because some people, the United States has like the space line thing is like 50 miles above the surface.
That's what they consider space.
Internationally, it's like 56 miles. It's like
they just moving the goalposts at that point. So my thing is like they didn't if they I don't know, they got all this money, couldn't hire proper marketers to really make this shit pop. So to get the public interested, because I feel like it was mentioned, it happened, and now nobody talks about the shit no more.
I mean, I followed it.
But where at when they first got that fucking drone to Mars, I feel like that shit is still talked about. The billionaires, don't nobody give a fuck about you going right outside the clouds, right outside the ozone. Fuck out of here. Them billionaire niggas, they could, nigga, give me $1 million. I could do something with it here on Earth. I could flip it and do something with it. Hey, I mean, that's what happens when you. I don't want to be one of those people that hate on billionaires, but they wasted their fucking money.
So let's say.
I feel like is a waste. It's a waste.
Let's say that they find a way to make this an attraction. You going to space?
I can't afford it.
Let's say $1,000. $1,000 you get to go to space.
$1,000 I get to go to space.
$1,000.
$1,000.
Would y'all go to space?
$1,000 to go to space, and let's say where I'm at financially. Like, am I?
I mean, well off enough to spend $1,000 to go to space.
No, I don't see. I can't. I'm trying to say yeah, but I don't give a fuck.
You don't care to go off in space? If
they're talking about going somewhere
to like another planet,
maybe doing a lap around the moon, I'd be like, yeah, I'm down. But just to go up to space, see a bunch of dark shit, and then come back, no, I'm good. I'm good.
You think it's completely dark in space?
I don't know what the fuck it is. I mean, the way the footage that they have, like from the space station and all that shit.
Yeah.
It ain't.
To experience the weightlessness.
Fuck that shit. You can do that shit here. They got literal machines where and different type of shit where you can experience that weightlessness.
Yeah, no, they do it on planes.
Right. So
they do it on planes.
I don't want to go to space.
It's short lived.
Right. Again, I don't want to go to space.
The plane go up, and when it comes down, you're weightless.
Right.
And they let you know, all right, we finna
just do it a couple more times and I'll be all right. Honestly, I don't see the excitement behind, especially with Elon Musk. Fuck him. He fucked up with the goddamn.
You say his name so funny.
What's his name?
Elon.
Elon.
Elion.
I thought that's how you say that shit.
Huh?
I thought that's how you say that shit.
Nah, we had this conversation before.
Oh yeah, we did. I'm gonna keep calling his ass Elion then.
Elion Musk.
Elion. Bro, I don't care for the nigga.
Yeah, I know, but what's his name?
I mean, that just shows you how much I care for the motherfucker. His name is Elion to me. Elon. I mean, like I say, I like Teslas though. I ain't gonna even say I like the cars.
You get you one?
Yeah, I will. It ain't like it ain't like a bucket list thing, but I eventually get one.
You think electric cars gonna take over?
Yes, that's why I'm already invested. I'm already invested in some electric in some shit that like I'm buying a couple I'm waiting on them to get like an ECF where it's geared towards electrical companies where just electric.
Yeah.
All the companies in the ETF is all electric car companies, some shit like that. Because I feel like we got to switch over at some point. You know, it just seemed like the obvious thing that they're gonna do.
It seems like the natural lineage. You know what I'm saying? The natural way for it to go. All right, what's next? What's next on the ledger? I posted something on Facebook, right? What'd you post?
So I said it was along the lines of like my uncles told me that eating pussy I would grow a beard. And so as you can see, them niggas lied. So my thing was like, what's some of the, like, you know how you a shorty and your older cousins or uncles tell you some shit about sex? What's some of the funniest lies they told you about sex or stupidest shit they told you about sex?
I didn't really get a sex education from none of my older cousins.
No?
The only cousin I really kicked it with was my age, and we kind of went through the shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, they told, I remember, I don't know, both of my uncles, I'm pretty sure, told me, like, oh, if you eat some pussy, you'll grow a beard. And I don't think this can be considered, I've been growing this shit for a while. This shit ain't doing nothing. Y'all see that patchy shit? Yeah, it's my daddy's fault, too. It's because he got the patch, too. So it's my pop's fault. It's genetics. And then it's pussy juice. And then my cousin, his fucking daughter.
Was it organic? No, just
that GMO there any shit. Other pussy?
That GMO shit.
GMO pussy. And this how you know his daughter is just like him, because she jumps in my DMs and say, maybe you ain't doing it right. Damn. I was like, cuzzo, you gonna do me like that? We family. She be, bro, every time I post something, she fries the shit out of me, and she good at it. We need, and this the one with the YouTube channel. We need to get her on the podcast, G.
Tell her come through.
We need to get on the Will Hill show. And she fried the shit out of me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna remember that shit. You gonna have kids one day, and you gonna need a babysitter. And I'm gonna be like, nope.
Nope.
No, but I remember one of my next door neighbors, his brother, told him some dumb shit. I'm trying to remember how it went. It was someone with some earwax or some shit like that, and I was like, what, bro? What? It was funny because I was like, bro, people be sending their younger siblings, like me. I didn't send my younger siblings out. The one I grew up with, did not send her off. I could let her know from the jump, like this is what it is.
Because she your sister.
No, but it be people who look at me crazy, like you had that sort of talk. Yes, I had that sort of talk with my sister. Right. Because nobody else is gonna do it. Other people be like apprehensive about having that sort of talk with like they sisters and shit like that. Not me. I can't.
The only thing.
Did your sister ever tell you anything?
No.
Cause you older or she older?
I got an older sister, but I got younger siblings too.
Okay. No, with the one you grew up with.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with it was four of us who grew up together.
Oh, okay.
So I got an older sister, a younger brother, than a younger sister.
Oh, okay.
Me and my big sister, we close, but no, we didn't really. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Cause my mom had the conversation with me, and like, the conversation pretty much was just wear a condom. Like,
bro, my mom's be getting descriptive and shit.
Oh, God.
But we have the like the conversations I have with my moms and my sister. I don't be like, don't like. It's certain shit I'd be like, yo, relax. But for the most part, My mom's let us know from the jump.
Yeah.
She ain't stray away.
Nah, man. My grandma used to always say, if you gonna wade through water, wear boots.
No, my pops used to say, put a shell on your turtleneck or some shit like that. Some shit like that. And I used to be like, what? I mean, I understood put a condom on, which I didn't listen to the motherfucker because I had some close calls. But
I've not.
One chick, she was not going. She was like, nah, it ain't happening. Not girl, but she was like, nah, it ain't happening.
You ever go hook up with somebody, had a condom, and don't use it?
Yes. Yes. I was skeptical about saying yes, but yes.
I was talking to one of my homies who got a baby on the way.
He had a condom and he didn't use it.
He had a condom and didn't use it. I'm like, what happened? Like, why'd you bring it?
Right. Yeah.
Just in case she asked. I'm like, what?
Man, what?
Oh God,
bro, I can't really talk about him, but.
So
I mean,
like,
now, I'm not.
Tell me what happened. Like, so you had the condom, you took it with you because you knew you was gonna.
I mean, it wasn't nothing special to it. It was just I had it, and I was like, and I didn't think twice about it. I'm just like you leaving the house, you put it in your pocket, you get there,
right.
Pants come off. I ain't even the fuck. I ain't think about the shit. It's just you take your pants off and you throw the motherfuckers to the side and let's go. Ain't the fuck I'm gonna think about it for? At least at that point, that's how I felt. And now I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Hey, if a chick get pregnant and it end up being mine, she somehow found a way to get the nut. Some other way. She went and got it out the garbage or some shit. I don't know. Cause ain't no little Curtis's running around here.
Bro, you know what I used to do? Fucking use a condom and tie that bitch in a knot, put it back in the condom wrapper and take it with me. And I'll throw it away somewhere. You not?
who put that in your head that chicks will?
I think my sister.
So she gave you, it wasn't a lie, but she gave you she made you paranoid about the shit.
Yeah, just take it with you. My mama too. Take it with you.
Take that shit with you. You know, I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. I have never taken it with me.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever. I think I've been
you
enough.
You a toilet flusher?
I've flushed it down the toilet before, but I think I've been enough of an asshole, or I've just been enough of a person to let you know that this ain't going nowhere. That women do not want to, at least earlier on, they knew this is not the guy to have babies with.
Right.
So.
I don't know, man. I swear to God, I'll tie that bitch in a knot, put it back in that Magnum wrapper. It's in my motherfucking pocket. I get home like, oh shit,
Fucking be cold. You be cold as shit. Dry nut be cold than a motherfucker. Well, not half dry nut be cold than a motherfucker. You touch that shit. That's why chicks be wanting you you bust on a chick's stomach or back. Yeah. They be wanting you to get that shit because it's getting cold. They're like, oh, hurry up, get a towel. Slow down, bitch. Yeah. Let it marinate. Bro, you know what? Would be funny? I don't know why I had this thought. Maybe I heard somebody talking about it. But what if you was laying in bed, you chilling, maybe you on your phone or something. Well, maybe you half sleep, you in your boxers. What if a chick come and just pull your shit off and be like, hey, it's time? Would you feel like a bitch if she put your boxers off?
100%. Without a doubt, yes.
If she put your boxers off, you would feel like a bitch.
Yes. Did she go snatch them off?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Fuck is your problem? Holy
shit. Hey, because I was thinking about it if a chick come take your
box. How dare you fucking emasculate me like that?
So all right, so you laying there and she just come take your drawers off and was like, but what if she slide them off slowly? Would that be any better?
Say something. What are you doing? Because okay. Dick don't work like that. You just can't snap and make it hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now for me,
she just gonna slide your boxes off for you.
Abrasive as fuck. Fuck is going on?
Take those off.
Right. Wait, what?
It's similar to slapping dudes on the ass.
No, that's a whole different thing.
So, I mean, it's similar because we'll be like apprehensive to both. Like, don't slap me on the ass.
No, okay, no.
Don't,
See, I said,
don't take my drawers off of me. I got it.
Hold on.
Like,
I'm gonna say two different things because she can do that shit and I'll be upset. I still go fuck, but I'm just
so if a chick take your drawers off for you, you ain't gonna fuck.
no. I'm still gonna fuck.
Oh, okay.
Right. If a girl slap me on the ass, bitch, fuck is your problem? Stop. Fuck out of here. Like,
Hey, I mean that'd be funny though. Like, bro, if put like this, how tall are you?
6'2".
Bro, imagine your girl just like
Manhandled.
just manhandle it, just like you standing there.
That's scary.
You standing there trying to have a conversation, and she just pull them down, and say, "Hey, it's time." Bro, that got to be the most.
Sound like some prison shit.
Bro, that got to be the most demasculine. What's the word? There you go. That got to be that. Cause I ain't letting no chick take my drawers off for me. I could do it.
I don't know, man.
I'll be like, bitch, I could do it myself. be like, bitch, I could do it. I could do it myself. I don't need your
I'm
help.
screaming rape. Fuck you. What was in that pudding pot?
Holy
I'm
shit!
screaming rape. No, I don't know, man. It's like
I could do it myself.
I
That's the first thing I'm gonna say. I could do it myself. I'm gonna be holding my pants, holding my drawers up. Like, bitch, I could do it myself.
would want like her to be like aggressive.
Yeah, but not that aggressive. That's too aggressive.
That's crossing the goddamn line.
Bro, I heard. I'm trying to. I don't want to put nobody on the spot. I think I heard from somebody, but I ain't gonna say who I remember hearing it from. But bro, no bitch take my drawers off. I take your drawers off. You can't take mine off. Mm-hmm. This is just the dynamic of men and women. Goddammit, you don't do that to me. That'd be a funny skit though. I'm already writing it in my head. I'm already writing it. Goddamn, we gonna do that shit. Make it a Will and Denise episode.
Oh man, oh man.
No, but I do think like generation to generation there are definitely lies that I told to like you know
the only one I really ever heard was you eat pussy to get a beard.
It was other ones too. I just can't think of them right now. But I remember like thinking back like
beating your dick make your dick bigger.
Oh that. I ain't never heard that one though.
Dude, I mean, I knew.
It was somebody. It was like, oh, you gonna grow hair on your palm for beating it too much, some shit like that.
Oh, you go blind,
right? Or you go blind.
Bro, I was in 6th grade. I was going to this Christian school, and this dude was in the bathroom beating his meat, and was like showing everybody. He's like, yeah, this like do it. Woo. I'm like, I immediately walked out. I felt weird. You know what I'm saying? I had no interest in seeing your penis. This is the pastor's kid. I'm like, he told everybody in the bathroom because they came out and told me later. He's like, yeah, you gotta do this, and that's how you make sure you get a big dick. I was like, whoa, bruh, what's going on at y'all church?
So, yeah, like, bro. So he really thought like nigga, you gonna get a fucking what's it rug burn? That's about it. Shit, beat it too much.
I don't know, man. That's what he was telling the kids in 6th grade, but I ain't believe it. I'm like, boy, you sound crazy.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so it was a lie. Now, my uncles didn't say this shit, but I heard other older motherfuckers say this to younger motherfuckers, like, oh, take some earwax and put it in her pussy. If she jumped, she got something or something like that.
What?
Bro, when the first time I ever heard that shit, I was like, bro, what? I think that's how it go. I think that was it.
What?
Oh, or the whole shake up a Pepsi or Coke and if she spread in her pussy, it'll kill the sperm cells or some shit, so she won't get pregnant.
What?
Bro, that shit.
Hold up.
That shit.
While we
is
talking
wild.
about this, y'all tell us the biggest lie someone has told you about sex.
That shit is crazy.
What was the biggest lie you heard or been told about sex? My man said, take some earwax, put it in her pussy, and if she jumps, she got something.
Bro.
Yeah, she got a finger in her pussy.
Bro, when I tell you.
What the hell?
Or when people be coming up with stupid ass names for dicks, like I said, like my father used to say, like put the shell on the turtle head or some shit, or whatever. Wrap up your turtle head. I don't know. Like I'm circumcised. My shit don't look like that. You should know this. You had me circumcised, motherfucker. Right?
I don't know,
Bro.
I didn't really learn about sex until I started having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like most of my shit is learned experiences.
Lies that I heard from my peers was dumb shit like, oh, you could put it in two. She got two holes to put it in, and I'm like, in retrospect, I'm thinking like thinking back how they used to talk about it. They was talking about the bitch pee hole. You can't put it in that, fucking idiot. This is why kids cannot talk.
Oh yeah, put it in the wrong hole.
Right,
like,
you can't talk to your peers.
About the butt.
You can't learn because they never mention. They say she got two holes to put it in. I'm like, bro, as kids, we were fucking stupid. Get out here hurting bitches, trying to stick it in the wrong hole. What the fuck?
You're right. I kind of remember that shit.
Yeah, she got two holes to stick it. What hole she put it in? Like we used to ask each other them dumbass questions. Like, bro, as kids, learning about sex was a I want to call it a mental adventure when it didn't need to be. It didn't need. I don't think that shit. I don't think that shit is complicated as we make it out to be. That's why I kept it a buck with my sister about everything. It didn't need to be complicated. This is what it's called. This is what this is. This is what this do. This is what he's gonna do to you when you ready.
You're right.
Simple as that.
I don't know. I can't think of nothing. Nobody really told me for real.
This is how you keep the man. I did tell her that shit though.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Like I say, the
only thing people around me put on a condom. Wear a condom.
Right.
That was it. Wear a condom. Just wear a condom. Do it. Cause I remember the first time I attempted to have sex because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had I think it was like after football practice. No, it wasn't football season. It was choir. Because I didn't want to go to band. So we had to do choir rehearsal after school, and my mom, I'm a boy, so I was able to do a lot of shit without checking in. So I went to this girl crib. We was dating at the time, and her parents was gone, so I got my parents gone text. You know what I'm saying? So I go over there. And she stayed in the opposite hood of mine, so I had to take a certain street. You know what I'm saying, to get there. Whatever. So we get there, whatever, and like, bro, we kids. She used to give me hand jobs. That was the most sex we was having. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she's like, "Oh, my parents gone." So boom, we go in her room. And my sister gave me, I think it was like an old mint container, had like maybe Altoids or some shit, in the shape of a ghost, and she gave me that full of condoms. She was in college, so she like, boom, here you go. Ooh. Here you go. So, bro, I go there. I'm prepared. I got my ghost tin full of condoms. Like, I go to her room, bro, and so we kissing or whatever, touch on each other, and I did like the most dumbest shit ever, bro. I opened the can and dumped out all the condoms. I was like, pick one.
What? You don't remember why you did
that?
Bro. You just you thought this was the thing to do, huh?
Pick one, baby.
Variety. You got variety.
Variety. Fuck you, like, pick one. And so, like, it didn't dawn on me that I've never put on a condom at this point. And so she was like, shit, I don't know. So we sat there. I mean, bro, we sat there like a typical fucking movie where they show like kids losing. We was like, shit, I don't know. I'm like, bitch, I don't know either. I thought you knew. Like, so I grabbed one, I opened it up, and I'm looking at it. And this bitch looked the same on both sides. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, look, I gotta make this shit work. I gotta make this shit work. So I turn around, because I ain't want to show up my little date. Turn around, I'm fidgeting with the shit. I finally get it on, whatever, and I'm like, all right, I guess this is it, right? And so she lay down, she put her legs up, and I had no clue what I was looking at. None.
Okay, let's see.
And I look, I know it goes somewhere in that general area. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? My first time seeing it.
Right.
And so I just kind of put it there and leaned up against it. Never went in.
So you just dry humped that?
No, we did. We tried to figure it out. Then our parents came home. So I put on my clothes real quick. And I left when they was like in their room or something. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, what the fuck was that? Like, that was terrible.
Hey,
I had had no fucking clue what was going on. Like, not the slightest. I'm like, look, I know it go down there somewhere. And I'm pretty sure she was thinking the same thing. Like,
how old were you?
15.
That's why we should know. That's why sex education is important. Goddamn it.
For real. For real.
Fuck around and end up with. I wonder what's the statistics on accidents because they don't know. Like, you done hurt the girl because you done try to put her in a pee hole, or you done slipped it in her ass without notice because you don't fucking.
Oh, she knows
because you
that's
don't know
not where it goes.
Or what was that? What was that show about them to stay virgins? They was having ear sex.
Ear sex.
It was from a cartoon.
I know.
I think it was
like
South Park.
If you go to a Catholic school, a lot of Catholic girls will have anal sex before vaginal sex.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
It's true,
bro. I'm like,
More power to them.
I guess. What's the fucking difference? It's a thin piece, like a piece of thin layer separates the two. It's no difference. One gets wet. That's about it.
That's the difference.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. Because really the only part of the butthole that's really tight is entering.
I don't fucking know.
I know because I done put a dick in the bitch butt before because she wanted it. I'm not really into anal sex, but I'll do it if she wanted. It's not the biggest, like something like go out. Oh, let me put it in your butt. Let me put it in. Nah. If you don't ask for it, I ain't gonna ask for it. That's just what it is.
Have you ever turned down a booty call?
I don't think so. No. I mean, I wasn't getting that much pussy in my life that I'd turn it down. I think the only time I turned it down was, I found her annoying. It wasn't a booty call. I just found her annoying. Yeah. That was about it. But like, call me up and I ain't doing shit. Come slide and it's late. I'm there.
I've turned down a booty call before, and she called me all types of pussies.
Ain't that crazy? They can turn us down, but we can't turn them down.
Bro, she called me all types of pussies, saying I was gay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, bro,
she did everything.
That's the double standard right there. She did everything
but call me a bitch because she knew I didn't play that shit. Like, don't call me no bitch. Like, relax. What the fuck what you talking about? And so, like, yeah, she did everything she could to make me feel lesser. I'm like, is this what happened when y'all like turn us down? Is this how we get like
right?
Like, this don't feel good. Like,
no, you know what it is. Like I said, we've said it. I've said it before, maybe on a podcast or whatever. Women can't handle rejection as well as most men can. I feel like as men, we grow up being rejected all the time. Like, I remember being in grammar school and getting rejected.
Right.
Now, it didn't. I don't think it had a lasting effect on me till now. It made me be able to handle. Yeah, right. It made me be able to handle it better. Women are not getting rejected as much as men throughout their life.
Facts.
So if you reject a woman and she could be fine as hell, if you reject her,
speak up now. We just gonna take it. Let's y'all all agree across.
They can disagree, but it's still a fact. Women can disagree. You can disagree all you want. Y'all do not handle rejection as well as a man can handle rejection. Now, don't get it twisted. There's some dudes I done seen get turned down and they turn around and shut up. Just fuck you, bitch, and all that bullshit.
That's trash.
Them niggas goofy. We ain't talking about them.
Yeah.
When I get turned down, cool.
I shot my shot.
It might affect me for about maybe 5 minutes. Probably not even that, because I'm probably gonna be like, all right, what's the next bitch at? Right. What the next bitch at? You know? I can almost guarantee you if one of them members at my job hollered at me and I turned them down, they would question their whole life existence.
The whole life.
They will question their whole life, because how this broke ass nigga who work at this job while I'm a member, how the fuck can he turn me down? I'm telling you, they gonna go through this whole thing and they mad.
It's like, damn, I can't even fuck valet.
Matter of fact, I got rejected recently. I was talking to some chick and she kept it a buck with me, like she ain't interested.
Dude,
I was okay. What the fuck? I was okay with it.
I agree with you. I agree with you so much to the point I got a whole joke about my first rejection. I do it all the time.
I guarantee
people love that joke.
I guarantee you, women remember their first rejection. I don't remember mine.
I don't remember the very first one.
Right, but I guarantee you, I guarantee you, a woman can tell you the first time they got rejected.
If they've ever been rejected.
If they ever been rejected. I guarantee you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna ask some of the women
That's
I know.
because the market is saturated with dick.
Is it though?
Women can get dick from anybody.
Oh yeah,
whatever
that's true. That's true.
The market is saturated with dick.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't have to.
Women don't have to
go
work
after
to get
something.
Yeah, women don't have to work for it. So
Men usually do the chasing, which is fine. I think
I don't have a problem with it.
Natural order of things. I don't have a problem with women going to try to talk to a guy themselves. I don't see nothing wrong with that, because if a guy ain't catching the hints and you need an answer,
women give terrible hints as well.
Yeah, batting the eyes.
Like, it's terrible hints.
I laugh at all his jokes. Bitch, I'm funny.
Or because it's a couple women that are like, I didn't take serious because just the nature of how we was around each other. Right. I didn't take them serious, so I never thought nothing of it.
Yeah, you didn't see yourself with that person or doing anything with them, so them trying to advance anything just didn't make sense.
Right. I mean, if they was more direct, I feel like it would have been like I would have went.
So, do you think women should take the initiative more or less?
I mean, stop that fucking staring or expecting me to meet your eyes. Maybe I got other shit on my mind. I can't meet your eyes right now. I'm thinking about whatever the fuck is in front of me.
Telepathically, come talk to
me.
Come talk to me.
You trying to wield the world to make me come talk to you. That shit is fucking stupid. Bitch, you come talk to me.
All right, well, okay. What's the ideal way you think a woman should approach a man?
I don't have no fucking clue.
Because as a man, we got different ways we approach women. Right. We got like pickup lines and icebreakers and stuff like that.
Yeah, me is usually start a conversation, icebreaker, make them laugh, whatever.
Right.
I mean, I'd say that they have to do the same exact thing that I do, but I guess the easiest way for me, women to approach me is just conversation. And if we already been having conversations and I still ain't picking up the fucking
I'm talking about a stranger. Not someone you've been around where you could have had conversations.
Okay, so they still can walk up. It's plenty of times women have walked up to me, had a conversation, and I enjoyed the conversation.
What if a girl walk up to you and go, excuse me, I like your glasses. What's your name?
Oh, she gonna get my name. I'm gonna be interested.
That's a dope ass shirt. What's your name?
Oh, you fuck with my art? My drawers is coming off already. If you fuck with my art, the fuck? I'm gonna get bucket naked for you. Fuck it. If you like my art, I'm already in the bag.
Yo, what's the best and worst way someone has approached you? I had this girl a while ago. It was some of the worst flirting I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, some women are definitely some of my terrible.
Because she was like in my face. It was just kind of one of them look you up and down. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? We was at a bar or something. I'm a nice guy. I buy a girl a drink and not expect to even learn her name. Like, bitch, you having a good ass night? Me too. Toast it up. You go. And so she was at the bar. She was looking me up and down. I didn't really know what the fuck. I wouldn't even know that I was just having a good ass time. And so she was right there, and we ordered the same thing. And I was like, I got it. Ooh, we got vodka pineapple. Ooh, toast it up. Ooh. Then she started following me around the fucking the club. And so I'm like, what the fuck? And she like, I can't get a dance. I'm like, did you want to dance? Like, what are you talking? Oh, you bought me a drink. I'm like, and drink it. Like, she was like, oh, that's just weird. You go buy me a drink and don't want to dance. No, not really. Like,
like women aren't used to. They just aren't used to being the approacher. So, and only thing I can say is women like sucks to be you in that regard.
Dude, I remember one time it's like one of the first and second times I went to Vegas. Me and my cousin was on Fremont Street and we went to the bar and I bought this girl a drink. Bro, she was sitting at the bar by herself. The bar was cracking. And she's sitting at the end of the bar by herself. I just happened to be right there. I'm like, bitch, it's rocking. And you just kind of sit in this corner, have a drink. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was close to the bar ending. We left. And she following me. She go, you from here? I'm like, nah. She's like, oh, I can tell. I'm like, okay. And she was like, "Well, where you staying?"
If you can tell, then why the fuck you ask me am I?
She was like, well,
Again, women don't
Listen,
know.
bro, is she drunk? Is she stumbling? And so she was like, "Well, where you staying?" I'm looking at my cousin. I'm like, "What's going on?" She was like, "You know what? I stay around the corner. You should just come back to my house." My cousin like, "Hell no, cousin. Don't go to nobody's house around here. Fuck that shit." I'm like, "All right, shit.
You don't know
here.
what the fuck
right?
going on.
You live here. I'm gonna take your word." And so she following us. So my cousin was like, "Yo, we gotta get rid of her." And so I'm like, "All right, look, just go to the bathroom and come out the bathroom real quick and just dip on her ass." So I'm like, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, you might want to sit down." You know what I'm saying? She go, "All right, I'll be right here on you." So I went to the bathroom and just dipped around and like left. And like, it was so fucked up because I peeked around the corner and she was falling off the chair. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, I felt bad.
You know, I've definitely lost out on some potential action because I ain't pick up the signs. And I'm okay with that because your ass should have told me. I mean, you ain't have to be like, you ain't got to be like, oh, come fuck me. But I ain't expecting you to be that aggressive, but shit. Don't just stare, motherfucker. Don't just like, I mean, if you staring and I catch your eye, that's one thing. If you staring and I don't never, and I'm all over the fucking place elsewhere, that's your fault. You should have walked up and said something. Hello, how are you? Maybe not that dry, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. women. So what we say? Women can't
Accept rejection.
Women can't handle rejection like men can.
And they can't flirt.
They can't flirt.
Well, they can't approach.
Right. Yeah, they can't
flirt.
approach.
We know they can flirt. That's how they get us to talk.
They can't initiate the flirting.
There we go.
They terrible at that shit. Awkward as shit.
Oh no.
I know a chick right now. She terrible at it. I be seeing the signs, but I be just like watching a squirm. It'd be funny because I ain't never had this in my life. So I'm like, I'm a fuck it. I ain't that thirsty for pussy that I need to. I'm gonna just watch a squirm shit because they do that to us. So I can't do it. Nah. Fuck it.
I like watching from a distance. Like I like watching like people approach each other. Like, cause at my job, it's a bunch of like young kids that work on the front end. Mm-hmm. So of course they all trying to talk to each other. It's whatever. And it's this one girl and this one guy. He a cart guy and she a cashier. And whenever she's working, that's where he's at. We don't have to look for him. Wherever she is, that's where he is. And it be looking. That's how
I be in my job sometimes.
It be looking so awkward because he be sitting there twiddling his hands, trying to come up with anything. And so, like, every now and again, I walk past and throw him a bone, like, give him a joke. Mm-hmm. I'm like, hey, y'all seen that one dude just walk out of here? Look like he smell like fish biscuits and walk off. Right. And so now they laughing. I'm like, damn, dude, do something with it, bro. Like,
right. He fuck around and throw you an alley-oop on accident or something because you told the fucking joke.
I'm just trying to help the young brother. Like, I see you trying and you ain't doing well.
Hey, that's how it be.
We are not, Mom. We are not women bashing. We just stating facts.
No, we're not bashing women. We
are stating facts.
We just saying,
if we're wrong, let us know.
Right. Women can't handle rejection. That's all. That's all.
that's what we're saying.
Right.
I'm saying we stating facts. If you have something else to say.
Cause they can't, you know. How many times? I'm gonna ask the women in my family. How many times have they been rejected throughout their life by a man who they were interested in? And I guarantee you, if they ever been rejected, it's minimal. It's very few, very few times. It's just, I mean, it's not rocket science in this. It's a fact.
Nah, we ain't never bash women on here. We love women too dang on much.
Yeah. Women are the reason I'm
here. Look, now I know she watch. I can't even cuss. Ain't that something? I tell people all the time, y'all want me to do a clean show, invite my mama. I can't cuss in front of my mama, man. Every time I do, I say it and still like wince. Oh, girl, my bad. I forgot for a long time. Nah, women bashing, stating facts.
True.
I don't know. All right, you want to move on?
Yeah.
What we got?
Shit. I was that dang on song. They don't let the GDs in the door stuck in my head.
Still,
bro, that shit been stuck in my head for so long.
Whose song is that?
It's some rapper from Chicago's song, and he made a whole video to it, and I think it's hilarious because it
See?
What they say?
That's because my mama a dime.
I have not been rejected.
Rejected.
See?
Out of here.
That's
Somebody will reject my mama.
But if somebody did reject her, could she handle it?
It's my mama, so I'm gonna say yeah. On to the next one.
Hey, that's understandable.
I'm totally biased, and I'm gonna say that.
Right? Hey, I think they think about it too long.
Think about what?
The fact that they get rejected. Like, who was this dude to reject me? I think they
when it don't happen often.
Yeah,
I get it. I ain't saying like it's something that they shouldn't do. I get it.
right.
It's like when you get into a car accident, you dwell on it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that street. I'm never driving on that street again.
So women getting rejected
right,
is it's like a car accident.
It's an anomaly.
It feels like a car accident to them.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. I can't speak for no woman.
Right.
That's what I would equate it to from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's an anomaly in space time. Like I said, I reject that one girl for that booty call, man, and she called me everything underneath the sun, and it was like hilarious. I wasn't even upset. You know what I'm saying?
She was though. Shit, I ain't got nothing else.
Done? You done with everything?
Yeah. The rest of that stuff is just trash. It's like, I was watching The Band. I was rewatching The Band. The Diddy's The Band.
Hey man, no wait, was that The Band? No. Which one would he make them niggas walk and sing?
The Band.
That was making The Band.
Yeah.
And he made them go get them a cheesecake.
Yeah.
And came back, he wasn't even there.
Yeah. and I was thinking about that shit. In retrospect, like, bro, that was the most useless thing that they could have ever done in their life because they even signed to the man no more. They not even nowhere near top tier artists. For me, if I walk anywhere for a cheesecake
and singing in unison,
bro, ain't no way. I'm finna just not be at the top of the game after something like that. Ain't no way. That was the other thing I had that that I could think of. But rap beefs don't hit like they used to. Trump suing Facebook and Twitter and Google. Terrible movies that everybody love.
Pootie Tang.
That is true.
All right, y'all. Let's tell us a terrible movie that you love. It's a bad movie. It's never gonna be critically acclaimed,
right?
But it is one of your top tier movies. For me, Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang.
I love Pootie Tang.
And it's this alien movie that what the fuck was it called? It was this old alien movie. You ever seen that movie From Paris with Love, right?
No.
You ain't never seen it? I'm trying to think of Buddy's name. I can't think of his name at all. But he was in this alien movie, and people hate that movie. I actually like it. I'm trying to see what it's called.
I don't know.
John Travolta was in it, and it was an alien flick where he played an alien, and they came to Earth. Yes, he played an alien a long time ago, and he came to Earth, and they took it over, and the humans had basically regressed to they were cavemen because they had been enslaved by this alien race. And so people hate this movie, but and me personally, I don't hate it as much as everybody else do. But I am able to say that it is a terrible
DC
movie.
Cab is a classic.
Oh.
People hate that movie? People hate that movie?
DC Cab.
What?
I'm trying to think about it.
You go on Tornado Film and watch it.
I'm gonna watch it,
bro. DC Cab have you laughing from the moment that movie start all the way to the end.
I've never seen this. I've like scrolled through movies when I was younger, came across it, never watched it.
DC Cab?
Never watched it.
Watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. What's another one?
I mean, I don't think if it wasn't for my mama, I don't think I've ever would have seen it though.
Yeah, because when it came out?
It's old, I don't know.
80s?
Something like that.
I mean, because it's quite a few movies that... it was this old school robot film. I cannot remember the name of it. It was terrible, but I loved it. It was like some cyborg stuff, cyborg war, post-apocalyptic movie. I'm trying to think. Yeah. It used to come on one of them late night channels at night where they show all the little old '80s movies and shit.
No, no.
This one was one of them. I've been looking for that movie for years because I liked it so much, and I can never find it. I can't remember the name of it.
You know what movie I like that people hate? Fucking Biker Boys.
Oh
yeah, Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
What?
I didn't care for that. It was cool if it was I guess did better because it felt like they were kind of going for Fast and Furious, but the budget was
way before Fast and Furious.
It was. Yeah. I thought it was near around the same thing. No, because the first Fast and Furious came out what year?
Let's see. We got computers in our hands.
Because
look up First and Fast and Furious, and I'll look up Biker Boys.
Fast and Furious. Because it had to be like
Biker Boys came out in 03.
My phone's slow. I kid you not. Fast and Furious came off. I think it was 2001. 2001.
Oh damn! It was after Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yes. Hey, Fast and Furious is one of those movies that I'm sick and tired of too.
Man, Fast 9.
Yes, they on number 9, and I'm still gonna watch it.
Tokyo Drift didn't even count towards one.
It didn't.
No.
But they bringing in at least the one dude.
Han.
No, they bringing in the white boy too, the one that was the main character.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They bringing him in, and Han. So how does it not count?
I don't know. It didn't count towards the numbers. Or maybe I think when they doubled back and did another Fast and Furious, maybe they included it when they did the numbers. I don't know. But Biker Boys was my shit. Biker Boys was my shit. I'm trying to think what else. Pootie Tang. I love Pootie Tang. I make Pootie Tang references to this day.
Bro, the fact that Pootie Tang was even able to... Matter of fact, I heard...
Pootie Tang was a movie.
He was a writer.
That was a trailer in the movie.
The dude that played Pootie Tang was a writer.
Chris Rock.
Yeah. So, I didn't...
No. The actual dude that played Pootie Tang. Chris Rock plays his father.
So, I was like... I didn't realize his connection, how because I was looking up how it became made.
Yeah.
You gotta look up that story. I can't quote it out back. But the way it was made, the way they say it was made, I was like, okay, I get the connect. I get why it was made. During that time, Chris Rock was hot, wasn't he?
I think so.
Because I know he had his own talk show too. He had a similar show like Dave Chappelle got the show. Yeah. He had a show that shit was funny. Yeah. I don't know why we say Dave Chappelle one of the greatest.
Get shot by the cops.
Right. We say and then like basically we say Dave Chappelle the Dave Chappelle show was one of the funniest variety shows. Yeah. But Chris Rock was up there. I watched.
Yeah, he did it, but that wasn't the only thing that they did. That's why I guess it don't really get the.
I mean, but they So he actually did hit the streets to ask people questions. So, right. But it was a damn good show.
Yeah. No, it's some gems in there for sure. Let me see. I just like Biker Boys. I don't know why. It was my shit. I love to see like the motorcycle club get created and have to come up through the ranks and do all the other stuff.
I mean, shit. I mean, I barely remember. I know at the end he gave up. He let his son that he didn't know was his son win.
He didn't let him win.
He did let him win. He slowed down.
Oh wait, he did.
He let his son win.
He let the throttle go.
His little bastard.
Jeez.
They say Armageddon is one of the worst high budget movies. I like the Armageddon.
What else?
Spider-Man 3, when he got the Venom suit. I don't even remember that one.
Bust though, not
John Carter. I liked the John Carter. They hated on that. I liked it. I liked it.
Let's go look up like biggest cult following movies. Because like for it to have a cult following, I have to be like after the box office stuff.
Worst cult movies.
Yeah, there you go.
The Wrath. I never even watched that. It's from 1986. Shit, I wouldn't even thought of yet. Children of the Corn. They said Children of the Corn is a terrible cult.
Grandma's
cult
Boys.
Classic. What was that one?
You remember this movie?
I may have seen that.
It's most definitely a white people movie, but it's funny.
Oh, it was one where buddy that played Batman, the early
Ben
Batmans. No, before him.
Who played it before him?
I can't think of the man's name. I want to say, is his name Dean? No, it was this one dude. He played 12 different. He played 12 different characters, and it was a terrible movie. But it was terrible because they didn't have the technology to do with it what they can now.
Right.
Because what's that movie that's on Netflix? Whatever Happened to Monday or something like that, where she played like 6 different people. He did that before they did that Netflix movie. Difference is they didn't have what they have now.
Right, technology wise.
But for what it was decent. The Room. Hey, every time I see that one clip from The Room, because I never watched the whole movie, I can't get through it.
What happened,
bro?
I ain't never heard of the movie.
So there's a scene where he comes onto the rooftop and he screams some goofy shit. Fight Club is not bad.
Fight Club was the shit.
Yeah, what the fuck they talking about? They tripping. God damn it, I'm done. I gotta get some.
The Chronicles of Riddick?
That wasn't bad. Like, they hating now. They hating. Looper. I love y'all YouTube channel, but y'all hating in this article. And that's Looper, right?
Yeah. Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
You know what? I never watched the whole thing.
What?
I have never watched that whole movie. I don't know. I see a lot of people talk about it, but I never got through it.
Say 90s movie you won't believe bombed in the box office. So Fight Club bombed, apparently.
But it was a damn good movie though.
It was. Shawshank Redemption.
It bombed? Damn.
Office Space. Pootie Tang, nigga. This nigga did a song where he didn't say nothing. And the dude busted the room and said, "Turn that music down."
That shit was stupid. And people hated on that movie, but it never took. I don't think it never took itself serious.
What about Undercover Brother?
Undercover Brother, that
General's Fried Chicken.
it was cool.
It's butt kicking.
I didn't find it as funny though.
No,
it was too. I don't know. It was something about it. I was just like, eh.
It was too blaxploitation to me. Yeah. They half-assed a blaxploitation movie.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you done?
Yeah, let's cut this.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Third Post Media Live.
Oh. Before we go, make sure y'all grab a shirt. I wore it just for this. Yeah, I'm selling them on createbycurtis.com. Shop now. I got other stuff dropping. So if you don't want to walk around with weed plants on your shirt, that's cool. I got other stuff that's more family appropriate.
Weed plant nipples.
My nipples is here. The weed shirt.
Somebody got some cockeyed nipples.
Hey man, y'all know what it is. Follow us. Third Post Media on Facebook, Twitter,
everything,
Instagram, everything. Subscribe, follow.
Google it. You can find everything, no?
Yeah. Matter of fact, you can actually find the Will Hill Show on Spotify. Just Google Will Hill Show. You can Google Third Post Media and it'll come up.
It'll all come up. Make sure y'all in tune, man. When we gonna finish the skit?
I'm editing it right now. I'm working 5 days, so.
Excuse me,
I've been
big
trying
baller.
I wish.
Cause that shit gonna be funny. I can't wait for that shit.
I've been slowly. And I got all like the green screen out of the thing. I'm just chopping it up now. No.
It was.
I think we shot it in like full frame HD. So plus my computer is slow. It's getting slow. I don't know what's going on with that goddamn thing. So I'd be having to pre-render the shit.
Damn. That's ass.
Yeah. We wasn't doing that at first. So I probably gotta just delete some of that shit. But I still got hella space, so it can't be the stuff on the desktop.
It's your what's your GPU?
It should be fine. What's the difference? You got a computer expert. What's his?
I don't. I order. He just put it together.
Oh, well, he know more than me. Goddamn it! I ain't know how to put
All
that
right,
shit
we
together.
go hop off.
Yeah.
We got stuff to talk about. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. Simply just Will. I'm gonna put some of my stand up soon because apparently I'll be lacking.
And follow the Will Hill Show on Instagram.
Yeah, that's where we post all the stuff from the podcast. Curtis be working hard, putting out little snippets for y'all. So go watch it. We done? We're done. We're out. Ugh.